start streaming again. Okay, now it thinks we're streaming. I'm just gonna get Bree to make sure. Um,
Am I allowed to take my turn?
give me one
He wants to
moment.
stream everything, and you are just too eager beaver.
Clearly.
Okay, now we are live. For whatever reason, it decided to not stream that first
All
part.
right, yes, start your turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoopa. I play my game trail, and when it enters, I can reveal a mountain from my hand, and it stays untapped. And that is turn.
All right, so I kept what is quite possibly the greediest opening hand I've ever had in Magic. Command Tower with the new Jurassic Park art. It's quite lovely.
Ooh.
Going to tap that into a Soul Ring. Going to tap that into an Arcane Signet.
Oh my lord.
Going to tap that into a Bird of Paradise.
You know what, sir? Nobody asked
That
you.
is a first turn.
That is
I passed the turn.
It's okay, guys. He's only got 5 mana.
Freaking nonsense. Well, for my turn, I play a Field of Ruin, and then I pass.
Cool. My turn's going to be somewhat similar to that. I'm going to put in a Jungle Shrine. It comes in tapped. Go ahead.
Hmm. I play my mountain. And then I'm gonna pass. Doing great, doing great.
Okay. I'm going to play a mountain. I'm going to tap a Command Tower for a Findhorn Elves.
Oh my lord.
I'm going to tap a Bird of Paradise and my Soul Ring for an Elemental Bond. And say go.
I should be in here. Oh, yes. Okay, thanks. Oh, great card draw. Okay, I will draw a card. I will play a forest, and then I will tap 2 for an incubation druid and pass turn.
I am going to play a mountain and tap 2 mana for a Sylvan Caryatid. Defender Hexproof 0/3. Tap to add 1 mana of any color, and that's a go.
It's a big butt dork.
Mhm.
Wow.
We got some dorks going on right now.
We're all playing green and white.
Except for Jenna, who does not
Wait.
have any dorks.
But she went first.
Animal Sanctuary. And then suffer. Go ahead, Alex.
Oh no!
Okay. We are going to untap everything over there. That's just funny. I'm going to tap my Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Mountain, and Command Tower for Garuk's Pack Leader. That will trigger my Elemental Bond and I'll draw a card.
Cool, great, yep, love it.
Yep, it's great. It's solid. It's fantastic. Jenna, I'm going to slap you with a Finhorn Elf for 1.
Ow!
All right, pass the
My
turn.
face.
Sorry, I'm just advertising right now. There we go. I will kindly receive the turn.
Is it actually all either
Yeah.
green and white or Naya?
Yep. There is no
That's
blue.
wild.
There is no black.
Wait, this means we really don't have to worry too much about counter spells.
Correct.
Nope.
So now all of those cards I have in here that say creature spells can't be countered, useless.
I mean, it's gonna happen, right?
I'm going to tap 3 for a decanter of endless water. And then move along. Yep, that's what's going to happen. That's how we're going to do things.
That's actually not bad. No max hand size.
It's quickly become one of my favorite mana rocks because of the no max hand size thing. In some decks, not all decks.
3 mana for a Boros Locket. Then I'm going to call back.
Oh boy.
Cool beans. Draw 4 turns. Suffer again 4 turns.
Oh.
I can tap 2 and I'll at least put my foot boots out.
Fair.
Go, Alex.
Okay. We are going to untickety tap everything. I think that we're going to tap 3, so that Arcane will produce a green. I'm going to play a Garruk's Uprising, so when it enters the battlefield, if I control a creature power 4 or greater, which I do, I will draw a card. Okay. If or whenever a creature 4 power or greater enters, I draw a card, and creatures I control have trample.
Yep.
So I'm going to tap for, how much was that? That was 3. Yeah, we'll do it like that. I'll play Colossal Majesty, which says if I control at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control a creature power 4 or greater, I draw a card. I have a lot of card draw on my board.
Apparently.
That's good.
John, I'm swinging a viciously tramply 4/4 at you.
I will take the 4 to my face.
And then I'll pass you the turn.
Okay, I will receive the turn. I will upkeep, untap, and draw. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. But I don't think that that's the correct play. I think that's the correct play. Very least to help myself, but if not, to help everybody else as well. We will tap a whopping 1, 2 for a Howling Mine. You're welcome.
That's we all draw an extra card.
Yes, that's upkeep. You draw 2.
I am going to draw so many cards.
And you know what? We're just gonna miss our land drop for the second turn in a row and pass turn.
Oof, that's a feel bad.
It is a feel bad. I kept a greedy hand because I thought I could get it going. It turns out I could get it going, just not incredibly well.
John, if it makes you feel better, I kept a 2-land hand because of all the mana I had in artifacts and creatures.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Birds of Paradise and 1, 2, 3, 4 for my commander.
I hear
Nice.
Birds of Paradise is quite good.
Whoa. Guys, I have to pause for just a moment. Some random person I don't know actually saw the post on Twitter/X/whatever it is and has followed the X account.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
That is a go.
Did you
Alex,
draw
you
your
make-
extra turn because of Howling Mine?
I
Or your
sure
extra
did.
card?
Thank you.
I untap. Alex, you
Howling
were
Mine
saying
is
you
not
did a
amazing.
2-land hand?
yeah, I kept a 2-land hand.
Well, the one time that I had 3 lands, I'm clearly doing well.
Amazing.
Look! At least I got another land.
Nice.
Did you draw 2 cards?
I did.
Perfect.
Is it gonna help me? No, the heck it's not.
I believe in you.
Well, I don't
How
believe
are the
in me.
cards?
It's gonna try
Wrong
to.
game.
Cards.
You've offended
I
only a few
have
people out
a
there.
hand limit of 7, correct? So like I would have to discard now
That is exactly
if
correct.
I can't play one. Okay, just checking.
Is Ginny Fey 4 or 5? 3. You could have played Ginny Fey last turn.
Couldn't.
Ginny Fey's 3. Oh, you didn't
Should
have the
not
right
have
color.
generic
You
land,
don't
bro.
have the. Oh yeah. What land
I
is
can
that?
play her now though. Hell yeah.
That's an animal sanctuary.
Animal Sanctuary is just I can tap for a generic.
And it puts
But
counters
it doesn't have
on cats, dogs, birds, goats.
oxes and snakes.
I kind of want to
Boxes.
make a
Let me
goat
go.
deck now.
Do it. I'll take it from you.
We've already seen it. Oz has it.
Oz built goats?
He
I
did.
did.
It was a modern deck, but it was funny.
It's a lot
Then
easier
is
than
that
that,
your
I
turn?
would imagine.
Yes, that is my turn. I am about to discard 1 card. You may take your turn.
Okay. So on upkeep, Colossal Majesty will trigger, and I'll draw a card. I will draw a card for Howling Mine, and then draw a card for turn.
Jeez.
I will play a Forest for turn. It's one of the new pretty ones. I'm going to tap for 3 for a Whisper Silk Cloak. I'm going to tap for 3 for Rhythm of the Wild.
Oh my lord.
Which conveniently says creature spells I control can't be countered.
Oh wow.
Damn.
And then
What a problem.
I'm pretty
I
sure
am
White has at least
going
one counter
to. I think I'm actually just going to ship the turn there.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you're ready, Ethan. I think white
What's that?
does have at least 1 counter spell. I
They-
will draw 2.
Every color has some form of either counter spell or spell redirect.
Yeah.
Okay, I have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. And I think I'm going to spend it like this. First, we're going to need that to do that. So we're going to tap 1, 2, and 3 for a Nils Discipline Enforcer. At the beginning of my end step for each player, I can put a 1/1 counter on target creature that player controls. Each creature with 1 or more counters on it can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless its controller pays X, where X is the number of counters on that creature.
That's pretty solid.
It's really
You
good
get to put them
insulation.
too. It's not that the controlling player decides.
Yeah, I get to decide where the counter goes. Yep. And then, who would like to be my bestest friend?
Me.
Okay. I'm gonna tap for. The silence there was worrying. I was like, oh no, is my entire strategy out the window? Ethan, I'm going to enchant you with a Tenuous Truce. This says, at the beginning of the enchanted opponent's end step, you and that player each draw a card. When you attack enchanted opponent or a planeswalker they control, or when they attack you or a planeswalker you control, sacrifice Tenuous Truce. So, as long as you do not hit me and I do not hit you, we both get to draw cards on your end step.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will move to end step and divvy out some. There are 2 birds of paradise on this board. What is
Yes,
going
there are.
on?
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay.
We're
we-
in the paradise
And
colors.
you
There's
would put
no,
a
there's
plus
no.
1/+1 counter onto Birds of Paradise.
yeah. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I mean, obviously, Ginny Faye is going to get a 1/1 counter. That's just
Oh.
kind of a given here.
Am I?
Yeah. Alex, you have a birds. You have is that a Lanoir elves?
Essentially, it's a Fintorn.
Oh, it's a Findhorn. And what's the other one you have there?
Garruk's pack leader.
Garruk's.
You don't need to worry about him. There's nothing there.
I feel like I need to worry about him a little bit.
He's a 4/4 with trample that draws me cards. Yes, worry about him.
Cool. With trample, he doesn't have trample.
He sure does.
Oh, because
Garruk's uprising. As creatures I control have trample.
okay. I guess we'll throw a 1/1 counter on Garruk's pack leader, and we'll throw a 1/1 counter on Marissi.
Ah.
Not that really you're going to be attacking me anyways, so I don't pass the turn. Oh shoot, I did that in the wrong place. There we go.
Don't forget to draw your extra card because of Howling Mine.
Thank you. I'm going to play a Stomping Ground, and I will take the 2 damage. And I am going to pay 1, 2, 3 for a Selesnya Locket. And then 1, 2, 3 for Spirit Endal. It's a 2/1 with Shadow, so it can only be blocked and it can only block creatures that have Shadow.
Hmm.
I didn't realize there were white creatures with shadow. Usually that's on black
Oh, yeah.
and blue creatures.
No, there was an entire cycle where it had them.
Nice.
Then, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna pay 2 mana for a Mind Crank. Whenever an
Oh.
opponent loses life, they put that many cards from the top of their library into their graveyard.
Pain.
And I will call that Jenna's turn.
Lit.
On your end step, we both draw a card.
Did you actually just drop a Mind Crank?
Yes.
I have a planes. Woohoo. Okay, and then
Hi, Jonathan. How are you? How are you? Please.
sorry.
Oh, all good.
Hello, you guys.
Hi.
Hi, Shay.
This is the routine shave stream bombs, the live stream.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Love you.
Ready? For Arasta of the Endless Web. Has reach, and whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, I create a token. Lit.
Yeah,
Huh.
that does seem
Reasonable
lit.
idea.
It seems pretty lit.
That's actually a really, really, really good card.
It's quite nice. It's quite pleasant.
Are you attacking with me?
Think. I'm not. What is the definition of hexproof again?
Cannot be targeted by opponent's spells or abilities.
Lit. I'm gonna pay a mana to put hexproof my little booties on Ginny Faye.
seems good.
Go ahead, Alex.
Which also means, John, that Nils can now no longer target her.
That is very true.
I will untap. I will draw for Colossal Majesty. I will draw for Howling Mine, and I will draw for turn.
Gross.
It's great. I'm going to play a tapped Fury Calm Snarl. Say that 10 times fast. Holy cow. I'm going to tap those guys, tap my Fyndhorn Elves for Shalai, the Voice of Plenty.
All right, that's a card.
That is. That will, however, trigger Garruk's Pack Leader and Elemental Bond to each draw me a card. And then it looks really fun to have commanders out. So I'm going to play my commander, Huatli, Poet of Unity. When she comes in, I search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it in my hand. And then I shuffle. And then I pay 3 and white or red. And she transforms into the Saga.
Okay.
Cool.
I pass the turn.
Okie dokie. I will untap, upkeep, and draw 2 because of Howling Vine. Oh yes. Okay, Exotic Orchard to start. That gives me access to a little bit more than I thought I was going to have. Okay.
I'm going to get one of my pretty planes.
First thing we are going to do is tap these 3 to bring out Glunch, because I feel like bestowing gifts.
Neat.
Santa.
Yeah. And then, you know what? Alex is drawing a lot of cards. Ethan is drawing a lot of cards now.
No, I can always draw more.
Well, I think Jenna needs the ability to draw more cards.
I'm only drawing cards from your stuff.
Well, yeah, exactly. Right.
I need more, okay?
Alex is buffing himself a little bit, and I'm buffing him a little bit. I'm buffing you a lot a bit. I think I need to buff Jenna a lot a bit, kind of even the playing field.
I appreciate it, John. It's much appreciated.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. Jenna, on your board, I am casting a Pendant of Prosperity. The way this works, you may pay 2 mana into it and tap it. You then may play a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Pendant of Prosperity's owner draws a card. Then that player may put a land card from their hand onto the battlefield. So basically what happens is you draw a card, then you can put a land from your hand on the battlefield, then I draw a card, and I put a land from my hand onto the battlefield.
Oof.
How exciting.
Yeah. And that's all I meant. I can't do anything else, so we'll move to end step, where Nils will do stuff. I think I have to target Shalai, because Shalai gives everything else hexproof.
Indeed.
And then I feel like Marizzi needs to be buffed a little bit more so that he might be able to hit something. And then I feel like I can't hit Niv, so I might as well put a 1/1 counter on Arasta of the Endless Web. Glunch is then going to do his thing, and I think Glunch is going to put 2 +1/+1 counters, or give the ability to do that, to we'll give them to Alex for now.
Pause on that. I'm just double checking something.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, so yes, you're good. I just want to make sure that Shalai didn't stop that just with the phrasing of choose a player.
Oh,
Don't you have hexproof?
I do, however, choose a player is not targeting.
Fair enough.
That's what I was double checking because I was like, but you can't pick me.
that'd be
But you
real
can.
tragic if she made it so that I couldn't pick you. So yeah, you can have the counters. I
I
think.
already took them.
Do I want the card or do I want the treasure? I think, Jenna, you're gonna get to draw a card, and I'm going to take the treasure.
I get a free card?
You get a free card.
Thanks!
Nothing's ever free. Don't let them trick you.
I know.
With Glunch,
I'm
it's
aware.
actually not the case. Glunch is always free.
Yeah, Glunch is literally just here, have free stuff. It just don't hurt me. Is what he's all about. And then I'll pass turn.
Cool. Draw 1. Draw 2. Untap the things. I'm going to play a Reliquary Tower.
Seems good. Did you draw your second card?
I did. Thank you.
Yes.
So I'm going to pay 2 mana for a Blade of Selves.
Oh. Jeez. That's a duplication artifact.
Yeah. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Assemble the Legion. At the beginning of my upkeep, I put a muster counter on it, and I get a 1/1 for each, with haste for each counter on it.
Yep, that's a good card.
And then I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to pay 2 for a Loyal Apprentice. At the beginning of combat on my turn, if I control my commander, I create a 1/1 Doctor.
Whoa, that is
Also good.
a wide board state.
And then I am going to get cranky with myself because I did something stupid.
Oh no.
And I will move to combat where I create a Thopter because I control my commander.
Yep.
And I'm going to say go.
On your end step, you and I both draw a card.
Oh,
John, you're so friendly with everyone in this game.
Yeah, I'm so friendly. I haven't even done
You have to
anything
die.
that's like, I'm gonna punish somebody for it now. I'm literally just handing out gifts. Yeah.
Da-da.
Okay, Jenna, what do you got? Also, make sure you draw
Did you
2.
draw your extra card?
Oh, extra card!
And then do remember.
Thank you so much.
Do
I did remember.
that you have
Love you long
this,
time.
so you can pay 2 and tap it to draw another card if you need.
Yes.
It also
I
lets you
play
play
my
an
planes.
extra land.
Yes, I play my land. I was busy trying to break up a fight between my dog and my cat. Did anybody play any instants or sorcery spell?
No.
Nope.
That's good.
Surprisingly, there's not a lot of instants or sorceries going around.
Just none of them are flying around at all. In fact, I don't think anyone
Well, my first
except
thing-
for maybe you, Jenna, has played one at all in the entire
That's
game.
pretty solid. Well, I tapped those 3 for Kodama's Reach.
Yep,
Cool.
that's good.
That's what I need. Sorry, one second.
You're all good. Dun, 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 dun.
1, 2, 3 more. For King of the Pride. Other cats I control get +2/+1.
Don't forget to search your lands up, right?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm leaving it here. That is my turn. I'm not doing combat, so go ahead, Alex. I'm gonna search for my lands.
Good stuff. Okay, Colossal Majesty will trigger. I'll draw. I will draw from Howling Mine. And I will draw for turn. Dear Lord. Oh boy.
The
I'll play an
ridiculous part
Echoing Deeps.
is
It
you
is a
haven't-
cave that can be a copy of something else in my graveyard, which is fine, but it also taps for colorless.
you haven't discarded at all yet, despite the fact that you're drawing 3 cards a turn.
I have mana.
It's silly.
Well, things are about to get sillier.
Oh, good.
Yay, silly!
So how do I want to do this? I need I could just do that. 1, 2, 3,
Everybody saw my lands, right?
6, 7,
Yes.
8.
Brilliant.
Okay, so I think this is how we are going to do this. First things first, I'm just going to tap my 2 mana dorks for 2 green to play a Gulta.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
Okay, I'll
Amazing.
draw 2 cards off of that.
Yep.
And I'm going to tap a white, a green, and I'm going to float a colorless to play a Kutzil Malamet Exemplar, which is a cat warrior. It says your opponents can't cast spells during my turn. And whenever 1 or more creatures I control with the power greater than its base power deals damage to a player, draw a card. So all those lovely counters, John, are great. And I'm going to draw 2 because it's got enough power to trigger Garruk's Uprising and Elemental Bond. Sorry, not Garruk's Uprising. Garruk's Pact there. And I do draw next run off Garruk's Uprising for Galta. Holy Toledo. I am then going to tap Arcane Signet and nope, not Arcane Signet. I'm going to use 1 Floating and Echoing Deeps to then equip Whisper Silk Cloak to Shalai, Voice of Plenty,
Yep, not
giving
a fan
her
of that.
Shroud.
Yep.
Seems like a reasonable idea.
So my entire board is now hexproof or Shroud.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then I believe I'm going to tap for a green and a green because of the cost reduction built into the card and play a Skullspore Nexus. So Skullspore just says it's reduced by X, where X is the greatest power I have. Galt is a 12.
Yep.
When 1 or more non-token creatures I control die, create a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness equal to the total power of those creatures, and I can pay 2 and tap it to double the power on a target creature.
Holy crap.
Skullspore is so good.
Oh my lord.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. First off, John, I didn't expect to be drawing this many cards, so I don't actually have infinite hand size in this deck.
I mean,
Oh, no.
to be fair, all of your card draw is you, except for 1 card.
I'm going to discard 4 lands
Yep, that seems reasonable.
and pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. This will go on this side, and we will go like that. I will upkeep. I don't think I have anything in my upkeep, which means I will draw 2. Okay, we will play a Plains for turn. I don't think he will. He might. She might not, to be honest. That might not be worth it. Whereas that... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 available. We can do both. Let's just do both. That sounds like a good time. Okay, so I'm going to tap a white, a green, a colorless. All of those tap for mana of any color. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3 for a total of 5 for a Karametra, God of the Harvest. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is actually not online yet. But whenever I cast a creature spell, I may search my library for a forest or a plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. It's the thing that he does. I'm then going to tap 1, burn both treasure for 2, 3, and then 4 on the incubation druid for a tempt with discovery. This is a sorcery spell, Jenna. It says, search a library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Specifically, it is not tapped when it enters here.
Hell begins.
Each opponent may search his or her library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield. Again, specifically not tapped. For each opponent who searches the library this way, search your library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield. Then each player who searches their library this way shuffles it. So, Ethan, sorry, are you searching or no?
I am not.
You are not. Jenna, are you searching or no?
What am I searching for? Potentially?
You are allowed to search for a land to put it onto the battlefield untapped. If you do, I get to search for one as well.
I will pass.
And Alex?
Yep.
I'm assuming you're passing.
Sorry, I was downstairs grabbing a cup of tea.
Tempt with discovery. You can go find a land and put it into play untapped if you want.
And what happens if I do? You get another land?
I get to go find another one as well.
Yeah, go find a land, John.
Oh, really? Okay.
I've got some stuff in my hand I need to be able to cast.
Fair. I guess I'll go find a plains and a forest, put them in untapped, and then shuffle. That's surprising. I honestly thought that Ethan was going to, and Jenna and Alex were not going to. So I kind of ended up where I thought I would end up, just not by the means that I thought I would end up at it by.
I'm glad I'm predictable enough.
I mean,
I can cast my entire hand next turn if I want to, so I'm not that worried about it.
yeah, that's fair.
John, did you say it comes in tapped or untapped?
Untapped. That's kind of the benefit of it, is it comes in untapped. So if you're tapped out but you have combat tricks, not that we can really play combat tricks with Ethan out, but okay.
Nope.
I am actually going to immediately use those 2 and cast a Dusk Legion Duelist, which is a creature. I'm going to move my Incubation Druid down. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Dusk Legion Duelist, draw a card. This ability triggers only once per turn. Because creature entered the battlefield, Karametra is going to trigger. I'm going to search my library for a forest or plains and put it into the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. I'm going to go find myself a forest real quick. Oh, do I have a dual land that's because it doesn't say basic, it just says that or that. I might, who knows? Oh, look, a Canopy Vista. That's going to come into play tapped. Amazing. It's like I planned for stuff like this to happen.
Are you fucked me? Come on.
Oh, hi, Putty Cat.
Get the fudge off.
Look, we've seen the real live Ginny Faye deck.
This is my trick card.
Oh, I just realized something that I've never realized on Nils.
What's that?
Nils targets myself as well. It's for each player, not each opponent,
Yep.
which
Hmm.
is wild.
This would be the third time that it would activate then.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I missed those triggers, and it's been several
No,
turns since.
Nope. John, it does not say may.
Okay,
So
well
you
then...
get 3 instances of counters to go on.
I guess the last one is at the end of the turn this turn.
Yes, so 2 of them must go on. Not these 2 because they just came in. So we will put 1 on each of these.
Is Karametra active right now?
She is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, she is online with the entry of Dusk Legion Duelist.
Yeah.
1, 6. Okay, so for Nils trigger this turn, we are going to put we're going to put the 1/1 counter on Incubation Druid, making it a 1/3 and turning it online as well. Ethan, for Nils, would you like it to go on Marissi, or is there something else you'd like that counter to go on?
It doesn't really matter to me at this point, actually.
Cool. We'll throw it on Marissi then. Jenna, we will. Did you put your counter on Arista last turn?
No.
Okay, you're supposed to.
Just a 1/1.
Yeah, it's just a 1/1 counter, and then we'll put a 1/1 on your lion guy as well. Your King of the Pride, and then
Okay.
Alex, your entire board
Cannot
is...
give me counters.
Yeah, so that's just not going to happen for you. Glanch will then trigger. I am going to... I'm actually going to take the 2+1/+1 counters myself and put them on Dusk Legion Duelist, which will actually make it 3. So Dusk Legion Duelist is now a 5/5, and I get to draw a card because he received counters. I don't believe... I think Ethan didn't get a gift from Glunch last turn.
I did not.
We will...
And I'm still bitter.
Well, we're going to
Can you
give
hear
you
the hurt in his voice?
Oh, yeah, clearly.
Absolutely distraught.
We will give you a gift this turn.
Oh, the bitterness is gone then.
Ethan and Jenna, how many cards in hand each?
I have 3.
You have 3. Jenna?
Apparently I have 8. Sorry. I have 7. I'll discard one.
Well, Ethan, you can draw a card.
Cool.
John, I haven't really gotten anything.
I gave you counters last turn.
You haven't given me anything useful.
Aren't you hexproof then?
Glunch
So,
gets
I guess I
around
don't know
the hexproof part of it. Yeah, I gave you... This is only the second turn. Glunch has been out.
I know. I'm being cheeky.
Jenna, you get to make 2 treasure tokens.
Cats!
Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot that they could do that. Cool. We're going to pass turn.
Cool.
Wait. Oh, no. Tokens. Carry on.
Yep. No, you're good.
I was just confirming, because I know that, who's he? What's it? Kingpin or whatever? He's the treasure token guy.
Yep.
I have 1 counter on Assemble the Legion. This looks a lot like a spirit, but I promise you it's a red-white soldier.
Ah, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just very flowy.
Yeah. It's, you know, I guess I should also draw cards for turn.
Yeah, you get to draw
I'm gonna
2.
Place a forest, and I'm going to tap 4 mana to equip Blade of Selves onto Spirit and Doll.
Making an army of shadow creatures.
I mean, they get exiled at the end of combat, so
Oh no.
It's still
Not
an army
really.
of shadow creatures.
And then gonna pay 1, 2, 3 for a Cultivate, which is a sorcery.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then right after that, I'm going to pay 3 more for a Kodama's Reach, which is another sorcery.
So you're pulling
Fucking
2
hell yeah.
to the field and 2 to your hand.
Yes.
That's an rampy ramp.
So there's
I
one for
apologize
it.
to the streamers if this isn't supposed to be an explicit stream.
I just assume I do have the thing on YouTube where it says, "Is this content made for kids?" I have said no. There are mature themes in this. Just because I know the people we play with, I know
That's fair.
myself included, and probably myself.
It
the
is
worst.
yourself included.
I have a bit of a potty mouth and a gutter brain, so
John, we both know my mouth is worse than yours.
I feel like I've sworn the most thus far, so I think I'm worse
Have 2
today at
more
least.
for a Sakura Tribe Elder.
Ooh, Steve!
Hell yeah.
Steve.
Why is his name Steve?
Then
It's just colloquially what he's called.
Yeah, everybody just
Oh.
calls him Steve.
I'm gonna
Move
move to
on to
combat and create another Thopter. And then I am going to attack Jenna with Spirit and Doll. It has Shadow, so it can't be blocked unless you have a creature with Shadow. But because of Blade of
Actually, I
Spells,
don't.
it creates a token that is tapped and attacking the other 2. So all of you have a 2/1 that you likely can't block coming at you.
Oh no, that's gonna
Um,
break our
no.
tenuous truce.
It actually won't break the truce because it wasn't selected as an attacker. It comes into the battlefield already attacking.
Oh, wild! You are absolutely right. You did not.
Hold on.
Well, it
You
says
attack enchanted opponent or planeswalker. Yeah, because it says when you attack the enchanted opponent,
yeah.
he didn't declare you as the target.
Wild.
It's a condition of Myriad.
That's
So
an
how much
interaction.
damage am I taking?
2.
Just 2. But
Nice.
you will have to mill 2 cards.
Oh,
And
that's
all of
right.
your creatures have to attack next turn, and they can't attack me. Unless
Right.
All of my creatures?
Do we all mill?
Yeah, everyone who took damage.
Ooh, Icon of Ancestry.
Oh no, you got my
What
reprieve.
the fudge?
Oh,
You
no.
took out a Cavern Stomper. I'm a little upset you took out a 7/7 dinosaur.
I mean,
He
I'm
took-
a little happy about that because,
My Commander Sphere and my Assembled Legion. We're not on good terms right now, bruv.
Ooh.
Yeah, you took out my win con. I'm a
luckily
little bit
you
upset
can't
about that.
attack
John,
me
what did he
unless
get?
You have hasty creatures.
He got my reprieve.
Oh,
I can
I
still.
mean
It's the bounce
Then-
back for approach. I can still win
I'm
with
gonna-
approach, just not as easy.
I'm gonna call that my turn.
that's
You
a
said that
turn.
all of my creatures have to hit
Yeah,
now.
So all of your creatures that were on the battlefield when you got hit, they have to attack each combat if able, and they attack a player other than me if they're able to.
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
So
but they
we
have
all
to.
have to do that.
Yep. Okay. On your
Every turn or just this round?
This next turn.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
this
Those
next
last
turn.
one turn.
Okay.
Ethan,
How
you
many
and
blockers does everyone have right now?
A lot.
I have 4.
I
Yeah,
have
figured.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I mean,
1,
she
2,
can't.
Well, I
three.
can't swing at you, Ethan, so hardly counts.
I've got 4.
Ethan, make sure you draw a card for Tenuous Truce.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay. I untap. I draw 2 cards because the mine is still up, right?
Howling mine is still
Yep,
up.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
If you're milling, I'm actually slightly worried with how much I've been drawing that I might mill myself deck.
I mean, people have to get through and do damage to you, though.
Yeah, but if you've got Shadow, no one can stop that. I know it's only 2 per turn, but
Yeah, I was gonna say if you can last 20 turns, then
Another planes.
I mean, I guess if you're drawing like 7 cards a turn, like you have been, then you might be in trouble there.
it's kind of gross. I didn't expect the card draw to be this good. 2, 4, 6 in the graveyard, 7 in hand, 2, 4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I pulled 21 or 20 cards out of the deck already.
Oh, jeez.
Jenna, remember you have the Pendant of Prosperity accessible right now as well.
Yes, yes. Putting a creature down that doesn't have haste means it has summon sickness, right?
Correct.
Means that whatever featurey things on it also do not count.
Just
For
the
that
little
round.
activated ability.
In what sense? Like, are you making tokens here?
Yes, ultimately it would make tokens.
Yeah, so the tokens that Ginny Fey creates are a replacement effect for whatever you're creating first, right? Because
Right.
Ginny Fey says that the tokens that she creates in place of the ones that you create have haste, then they would come in with haste.
But they don't have to attack unless they were on the battlefield when you were dealt damage by me.
Yeah, and that's so far all of this.
Yeah, so anything that you bring in now on this turn with haste is free to attack whoever because it wasn't on the field when Goad
Yeah.
was enforced on us.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the thing that I'm thinking about, and if it's not doable, then like sucks to suck for me, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll let you know on this one.
Because what I was going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for Requiem Angel.
What does Requiem Angel
It has
do?
flying, and whenever another non-spirit creature I control dies, I put tokens.
So that is online immediately, regardless of 76.
Okay.
76 is just
that is technically a infinite loop with Ginny.
Yeah, except for if Ginny dies.
Well, no, it's the tokens that Ginny makes, right, would die, triggering Requiem Angel, which would then create the spirit, which Ginny would see as the cat.
Yeah. You can basically never go below the amount of cats that you now have unless Ginny dies.
Short of Requiem dying.
Yeah.
That's so good.
But this is problem. Is that I have to now swing with my 8 creatures.
Yeah. How many cats do you have?
5.
Okay.
I have 5 cats.
How big is Ginny?
4/4.
Are we kind of all on the same page, except for Ethan, because you did this to us, that we are trying to actively preserve our board states and are working together to do so?
I would like to say yes, but whatever she swings at me, unless I don't block, will kill what she has.
Yeah.
I mean, she kind of wants that for her cats, I guess.
Yeah, but I have to swing with Ginny, and Ginny's gonna die.
How big is Ginny?
How big is Ginny?
4/4.
I have a 1/6 she can bounce off of.
And you obviously don't want your King of the Pride to die.
That's a
Ideally.
3.
Ideally, I don't want anything to die.
Okay.
Ethan's just set me up for failure.
I will make you a deal. Okay. If you swing the King of the Pride at me, I will not block it. That deal does not stand for any other creatures you send at me. just your king.
All right.
I have.
But
I can swing at 2 different people, correct?
What's that?
I can swing at 2 different people, correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Alrighty then. Okay.
So to preserve things as well, you can if you swing Ginny Fey at me, I'll make sure Ginny and Glunch bounce off each other. Same thing actually. Funny enough, I can do just a fist bump with Arasta. Arasta's a 4/6. I have a
Yeah.
5/5 blocker, so neither of us will lose anything if we bounce those two.
All right. This is the plan. I appreciate that you guys are trying to like not kill me right off the bat. So I'm gonna have King of the Pride and 3 cats go at Alex.
Okay.
And then Arasta, Ginny, and 2 cats at John.
Okay. How big are your cats right now?
4-3.
Okay. So one of those is going to come through on me. Because the way I'm going to do this.
Okay.
So, I'll block one of the cats with a 6/7.
Okay.
I will block Ginny with my 1/6. I will block
Okay.
Arasta with a 5/5.
Okay. Does my cat die?
Yes, your cat will die, and then
And then Ginny will revive it.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you said you're
So
swinging.
those are dealt with. So King of the Pride and 3 cats at you.
Shall
Alex.
I Voice of Plenty is a 6/7. She's just gonna slap one of your cats around. Same with a 5/5 Garuk leader, or Garuk's pack leader, and same with Galta, the 12/12 Dino.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
So your cats will die, and I will honor our agreement and not kill your king.
I appreciate that. All my
Now-
cats live because Requiem Angel, when another non-spirit creature I control dies. Wait, do they count if they're tokens?
Yep. It
Yep.
doesn't say non-spirit, non-token.
Ah, non-spirit creature I control dies. I put a 1/1 spirit creature with flying onto the battlefield, but Ginny, so I get my cats back.
All
But
right.
they are all tapped.
Now-
I have.
Those of you that took damage, you also need to mill cards equal to the amount.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. Oh
Okay.
God.
So I'm
God.
going
You
for
have nothing to
4.
apologize for.
Oh, you got my Scytheclaw Raptor.
You
My
got my
progenitors, I put 'em over
Sandworm
rampant growth.
Convergence, you bastard, and my Ivy Lane Denizen. I'm feeling less and less happy about you.
Okay. Jenna, is that your turn?
That is my entire turn. Sorry. Thank you so much. Being nice to me.
Alex, your Galta is gonna be.
I have to apologize to start my turn because of what's going to happen during combat. You guys understand?
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Yeah.
1, 2.
It's not
And
his
3.
fault. It's the fault of degeneracy.
I'm going to play a Stomping Ground untapped, taking 2.
Mill 2 cards. It's
Mm,
whenever you lose life.
it is loss of life. That's fine. You got a Colossadactyl, which is just fun to say, and a Cultivate. Okay. I'm going to tap Arcane Signet and Soul Ring Floating 1 to play a Belligerent Yearling. It's going to come in triggering Garuk's Pack Leader and Elemental Bond. Okay. I'm going to then tap 2 and using the floating to play a Thrashing Brontodon. Sorry, I need to tap my mana properly there. Stomping Ground, not Fury's Calm. But Thrashing Brontodon is going to come in and trigger the 2 again. Okay, and I am going to choose to give them. Fuck, John, you have that +1/+1 counter, don't you? Where I can't attack you unless I pay.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah. Which will basically.
It would make it so you can't attack John.
No, I've got my Galta doesn't have counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Hold on. It was illegal for Junife and Arasta to both attack me.
Why was it illegal?
They have
because
counters
they have
on it.
counters on them.
Hmm.
Are we both comfortable walking that or leaving that before walking back? Because walking back, she's going to lose a lot of her board, and we're already halfway through my turn.
I'm fine with leaving it because they wouldn't have been able to do anything really anyways. And a cat is what got through, and those they're just getting buffed. So yeah, I'm fine with leaving it.
So I've tapped 6 for Natali, the Primal Storm. Um, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I think torn. Atali's going to trigger Garruk's Pack Leader, Garruk's Uprising, and Elemental Bond to draw 3 more. Okay. I have to move to combat. And because of the amount of mana I have available in 1 white, that means that at least one of my big baddies is coming towards you, Jenna, and I am sorry about that.
That's okay. I accept being ripped apart by beasts.
I'm going to swing the 5/5 and the 6/7 through the air at you, and I suppose I should declare that Atali is going to Atali's going to come in with haste. If I'm going to be swinging, I'm going to get value.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing.
Alex, I know Galta has trample. I have a 6/7 indestructible. As much as I hate it, just to help Jenna out, I can eat the Galta to the face.
I'm honestly trying to do math here to see the least amount of damage that I can do.
Just hit me. We'll see what happens.
Well, you have to remember, if he hits you, because you have cat blockers, and that's it. And I mean, you can chump all of them.
I don't have blocks.
Your cats just
They all just live?
How many?
Yeah,
They
Well, yeah.
came in.
They came back to the
So the initial cats died. Requiem saw them, made spirits. Ginny saw the spirits and made new cats.
That is a great point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your trample is my problem. I was prepared to take all of it at my face.
I mean, you can put multiple
Holly is
blockers
going
in, but...
to swing at Jenna. Thrashing Brontodon is coming at John.
Now you said Atali came in with haste.
Yeah. Because of Rhythm of the Wild.
Yeah.
Is it this turn though that he came in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not goaded.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go for value.
Because
I mean, you could attack me with him.
It's true, but don't you have a ton of blockers up? Like
I do have 6 blockers.
does Atali need to
And
connect?
Marisi is big.
Atali does not need to connect, but I don't want Atali to die.
Ah.
I was just pointing out it was an option.
Okay. I'm gonna send Watley at Anna because it's a 2/3. I'm gonna send the 12/12 Galta at John. I'm gonna send the Thrashing Brontodon that came in with haste, but last turn it's been there for a while. At John, and then I'm gonna send Kutzol at John.
Okay. Let's see
So
what we can do.
On attacks, everyone flips the first card off the top of their library.
You got a Master of Ceremonies.
Even me?
Release the memory.
What's that?
Do I do it as well, Alex?
Yeah, it's every player.
Okay.
Ooh, what does he have? I don't want a Gerard Weatherlight captain, so it's now going to be an exile.
Okay.
What is yours, Jenna?
Release to memory. Exile target opponent's graveyard. For each creature card exiled this way, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token.
I'm not going to have a use of that. So you can just put that in exile, please. John, what is that?
Master of Ceremonies.
And what does he do?
At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent chooses money, friends, or secrets. For each player who chooses money, you and that player create a treasure token. For each player that chooses friends, you and that player each create a 1/1 green-white citizen creature token. For each player who chooses secrets, you and that player each draw a card.
I can play that without paying its mana cost. There's value there.
Okay, cool.
I'll play a Master of Ceremonies.
I'm just going to put him off to the side here with other stuff that is not on my board, but in play.
So, John, you have a 3/3 Kutzel Malamet Exemplar coming at you.
Okay.
Okay. You have a 3/4 Thrashing Brontodon coming at you.
Okay.
And you have a 12/12 Galta, the Primal Hunger, coming at you.
Okay. Karametra is going to eat 7 of the damage off of Galta.
Okay.
So 5 is going to come through. It was a 3/3 and a 3/4.
Yeah. Is there any way to let those guys live? Can you go like the 2/3 goes against your 3/3, or no, that won't work.
No, there's no, not without eating more damage. I'm already eating 5. I can't afford to mill that much.
Okay.
As much as I want to, I'll put Glunch against whatever you want, so you can kind of pick. But I can't let that much
Can
damage
you
go.
put Glunch? Can you put your either one of the other creatures in line for Huatley, and then Glunch will bounce off Malamet or Kutzel?
So you're saying lose what?
Wait, no, hold on. I need to do this properly because Huatley's not coming at you. Thrashing Brontodon. It's a 3/4. Okay, so put something in front. Put something that'll kill Thrashing Brontodon and leave Kutzel.
Okay, so Glunch will go against Klutzel, and Dusk Legion Duelist will go up against Thrashing Brontodon.
Okay, that works. We will resolve that damage in just a moment.
Okay.
Jenna.
Yep.
You have a 6/6.
Alex, I
Okay.
just thought of something.
What's that?
Now, with the Atali trigger, you cast that during combat, right?
Indeed.
You can't cast spells during combat.
What's causing me to not cast spell?
Commander is.
Your
opponents can't cast spells during combat.
I've never actually seen that interaction because Atali.
Wait, you flashed Atalian during combat?
No. The Atali's attack trigger.
Oh.
Technically speaking, it doesn't say that I have to cast it during combat, so I'll just cast it without paying its mana cost in my main phase.
Sounds good.
Thank you for catching that. That's an interesting interaction, especially with Atali popping random stuff off the top of libraries.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6/6 coming at you, Jenna.
Yep.
5/5, and you don't have anything with flying or reach out currently, do you?
No. Well, I have my angel with flying.
Are you
That's a
willing to
5/5.
sacrifice the 5/5 angel to a 6/7 bigger angel?
I don't really want to.
Okay. How would you
So,
like to move through your
6/6.
blocks?
What?
I feel like such a jerk now.
How much
So-
might I be able to throw cats at?
It depends on if you want to try and kill my stuff or if you just want to absorb damage and not kill my stuff. Because your cats can go in front of the 6/6 and the 5/5. My 6/6 will eat 2 of your cats.
Mm-hmm.
And my 5/5 will eat 1 of them.
The 6/6 will die if there's 2 cats against it. There are 4 3s.
Yeah, and then the 5/5 won't die unless you put 2 in front of him as well.
The 6/6 has trample.
They all have trample.
Yiker wikers. I will put 2 cats in front of your 6/6.
Okay.
And 1
And-
in front of your 5.
Okay. So we have a small choice here, table, because y'all are gonna lose life, which is gonna cause you to.
Yeah.
I can let Atali die and stop the milling, or Atali can live and we mill.
I mean, in my books, there's a clear and obvious choice here. However, it's significantly biased. I don't want to mill anymore, and Atali is a problem in general.
Yeah.
So my vote is, oh shit.
Kill the mill.
Yeah, kill the mill. Even for you, Alex, that seems like a healthy option.
Jenna?
I would like to stop milling.
John, I'll make a deal with you.
What's that?
In exchange for me going through and letting my Atali die and doing a play to help the table, can I have 2 treasures next turn?
Yeah, I can make that happen.
Okay. Except I want to make sure Glunch doesn't say target player. No, it's choose a player. Okay, so in response, John, because you said that the Thrashing Brontodon was going to die, I'm actually going to choose to sacrifice it,
Yeah.
paying 1 to destroy the Mind Crank.
Okay.
And goodbye, Atali. I hardly.
I mean, you did get a Master of Ceremonies out of it.
It's true. Okay. Dum. Give me 1 second, because I'm sure I have a death trigger somewhere in here. I just need to remember where it is.
Alex, I appreciate
I
your
had-
sacrifice and your friendliness.
I had 2 creatures with base power and tough, or base power higher than their starting go, so Cutzel will trigger and I'll draw 2. I had 2 creatures die. I had my Atali and the Brontodon die. So Skull Spore will trigger and I'll actually get a 9/10 out of the deal.
Cool.
I need a bigger set of dice. And he will come in, and that will trigger my Garruk's Uprising Elemental Bond and Garruk's Pack Leader as well. Okay.
There is no clear defined winner right now. However, it appears Ethan is the biggest threat on board right now. Funnily enough, not by himself, but simply because he can make us all hurt each other.
Because he makes me swing.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's a 9/10. I'm going to draw 3 more cards. Jeez. Okay. Do I have any more? He's going to come in with a 1/1 counter off of Rhythm of the Wild.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, because I'm going to have to discard the hand size.
Yep. Jenna,
Mm-hmm.
on Alex's end step, do you want to trigger the Pendant of Prosperity?
Do I?
I
Is
mean,
that what I would like to do?
it'll let you draw a card and play a land, but also it'll let me draw a card and play a land.
Is that important?
It'll just give me the warm fuzzies, to be honest. And I don't know if you're going to do anything with that 2 mana until, or before you untap, so.
All right, John. I'll help you out. You
Wow.
help me out.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3,
Tip
4.
tap. This is my fake Pendant of Prosperity.
Cool.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Well,
and you
I
make the
apologize
land.
for the length of turn. I'm going to pass the turn, but before John, anything happens, are my Master of Ceremonies triggers, right? Or is that on upkeep?
That's on upkeep. Also, I
Okay, so
took
quickly just to
5.
show what I have discarded. It's Quinth, the firstborn of Geshath, Radiant Destiny, Glowcap Lantern, Pathfinding Axejaw, Pugnacious Hammer Skull, Sunken Citadel, Canopy Vista, Sky Shroud, Claim, Kodama's Reeds, Sahili's Lattice, Cinderglade in the Forest.
Holy moly. I took 5 damage off that combat.
Yep.
So I have to mill 5. I am
No.
milling.
It
No.
was just
Oh, we got rid
I
of it.
destroyed Mind Crane.
Gotcha.
That was the deal.
Yep, gotcha. Okay. Jenna, did you play a land for turn?
For turn?
No, sorry, not for
No.
turn. Off of Pendant?
Yes.
Okay, beauty. Cool. So I will get to draw a card and play a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I will play a forest, and then I will untap. We're gonna organize my board a little bit because it is just a.
What is causing the goad?
It's his commander.
Yeah, my commander does it.
Jeez, that's so vicious. I love it.
Right? When I was looking at it, I'm like, I really hate this, but I absolutely love it.
Like, that's a really interesting commander, and it's tough for me to find Naya commanders like White Green that I actually want to build or play against.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 for Pendant of. Or not Pendant, for Howling Mine. Hey, that's pretty good. We will play a Plains for turn. We will. Do I do that? Or. Okay, the first option, before I forget, I am going to pay. What's the majority of my hand right now? It's all over the place, so we'll go even. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. We'll play Ghostly Prison.
Oddly enough, John, you're the biggest threat to me right now.
Because I'm really insulating myself against what you can do.
I mean, you can also, if they can't attack you and if one of them dies, then I'm the only other target they can attack.
Yeah.
The way Ghostly Prison's worded, if we're tapped out, we have to aim it at Ethan.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think the other guy also does it the same way, right?
Nils?
For
Broker?
Nils? Yeah.
Is it Nils?
Yeah, same thing. Okay. How much mana do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yes. Okay. We will do a. I think we'll start with that, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to tap another 2. That will go in the tap.
Also, John, keep in mind that you were also goaded.
Yeah, it is these 4 creatures that are going, and none of them have trample. Only he has flying, so they're probably all. Alex, do you have any flying blockers?
No, you can send them at me.
Well, it's not that I want to send them at you. It's just everything else I can send at Jenna because they'll bounce off her cats, no problem. Except for Nils, which will be a problem. But I'll figure out a way around that, I think. I hope. I don't know.
How big's your flyer?
It's a 1/6.
Would it bounce off a 5/5?
Yes.
Yes, it would. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I have a flyer.
I can bounce it off your Requiem Angel. And then it's just finding something to bounce Nils off of. Because the cats.
I don't have. All I have untapped, John, is a 10/11. So I might send Karametra at me.
Yeah, I can do that. Let's do my turn first, and then see what happens. I could. I just don't like what's gonna happen when. Fuck. Okay, we'll figure it out after. I've tapped 2. I'm gonna play Gallagreeters.
I want Gallagher.
So whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, choose one that hasn't been chosen yet. Obviously, we're not quite there yet. But we are going to tap for 1. How much is that going to leave me with? Oh, I can just tap the Incubation Druid for that. So we'll tap Incubation Druid for 3 and play a Root Weaver Druid. Okay, so when it enters the battlefield, each opponent may search their library for up to 3 basic land cards. They put one of those cards onto the battlefield tapped under my control, and the rest onto the battlefield tapped under their control. Then each player who searched their library this way shuffles it. So, Ethan, would you like to go find 3 land cards?
I think I'm good.
Cool. Jenna, would you like to go find 3 land cards?
Yeah, all right.
Cool. So you get to keep 2 of them, and one of them goes onto my board. Let me know what's going onto my board. Alex, would you like to go find
Oh, I get it.
3 land
Would I like
cards?
to what?
Would you like to go find 3 land cards, 3 basic lands?
I get 3?
One of them goes to me. You'll end up with 2.
What colors are you playing?
White, green.
Well, no, it's basics, right?
It's just basics, yeah.
Oh, I'll get a mountain, forest, and plains, John. And do I get to pick what I give you?
You do get to pick what you give me.
Can you go ahead and take the what? You have 1 white, 2 white. You're even on your mana. How many white versus green do you have?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I am, because of Incubation Druid, I am green heavy right now.
Take a white.
Cool. I will take a plains.
And these guys come in tapped or untapped?
Tapped.
Oh, god damn, John. Do I
Don't
have to give you a kind that's the same as you?
deck.
Sorry, Jenna, what was that?
Do I have to give you one that you can actually, like, use?
Nope,
Like green
you
or
can
white?
give me a mountain if you want.
Shit.
I'd appreciate
all I
not a
was doing
mountain,
is I was trying to be nice.
but if you
Yeah.
need your plains and you need your forest, because you can go and get 3 plains, 3 forests, 2 plains and a forest, 1 of each color, like whatever combination you want. You just have to give me 1 of them.
Quick question. This isn't basic, right?
That is not a basic, no.
Cool. It's just these ones, the single.
Yeah, it literally
Single Pringles.
it says in the bar basic land. Oh, I don't know if your
Ah.
old school ones do, but yeah, it's just
They
plains or
don't. They
forest.
just say
Basically.
land. But yes, I got you.
Yeah, plains, forest.
Okay,
mountain.
this is what I'll do then. You can have this mountain,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have this forest and this plains, and they go right here. Up,
They go onto your battlefield tapped. Yeah.
tapped. Brilliant. Okay, this is your mountain. It's just gonna over here on my computer.
Cool. This is that mountain. Okay. I should also make sure that I'm taking care of Karametra triggers. I've had a Gallagreeters and a Root Weaver Druid both enter, which means I'm gonna go grab a forest and a plains for those. And they enter tapped. So there's a forest tapped. There's a plains tapped. Okay. Root Weaver Druid has resolved. Gallagreeters sees Root Weaver Druid ETB. I am going to choose the gain 2 life option is what we're going to do.
That's pretty solid.
Okay, that's going to go back there. Then we are going to,
Cool stuff.
I think, do that just for the sake of combat to make things easy is what we're going to do. My stuff doesn't have trample. So yeah, we're going to pay a white, and might as well capitalize off of this unless there's something else I want to do. There's not. So a white, 1, 2, 3, 4 for a grand crescendo. Jenna, this is an instant spell. My paid X is equal to 4, which means I'm going to make 4 1/1 green white citizen creature tokens, and creatures I control gain indestructible until the end of turn.
Mother trucker.
Seems like a good thing.
Yeah, this means I won't lose anything, so I can attack a little bit more wide and make sure that this ends up being a positive combat for everybody. I'm trying to be a team player right now, guys.
I swear
Not supposed to be playing
to
as a
God,
team, it's a group
Ethan, you
slugfest.
do it again, I'm gonna cry.
I mean, I'm group hug.
He's gonna do it again. So
Yeah,
upset.
he is. Okay, I have 4 citizen creatures. I just put them as sites because I can. I'm playing group hug, Ethan. My whole game is being a team.
Oh, I'm totally just talking.
Yeah. Okay, those 4 guys are gonna sit over there. Okay, I guess I have to move to combat. This is non-optional. So the things that can attack, funny enough, despite my kind of oddly wide board state right now, are Karametra, Desk Legion Duelist, Nils, and Glunch, all of which whom are indestructible at this current moment. Alex, what kind of...
I have a
big-
10/11 that can block.
Cool. I will send...
Actually, and I also have a 3/4 Master of Ceremonies.
Oh, hey,
Yep.
I really don't want to kill that Master of Ceremonies, though. I really want the benefit from him. So, you have a 3/4 Master of Ceremonies. I have nothing that I want to send at him. But I will send... I mean, it's tragic because you might choose to jump block and kill him anyways. I will send Karametra, which is a 6/7 indestructible, just regular indestructible, at you, Alex.
I'll put a 9 or an 11 or 10/11 in front of it.
Seems good. Jenna, I am going to send a 5/5, a 3/3, and a 1/6 flyer, all of them indestructible at you. So you can really... You put whatever you want in front of them. The 5/5 should probably go in front of Glunch.
Yeah, but they won't die, either of them?
No, they bounce.
They'll bounce. And then
Okay,
your
wonderful.
Your cats you can just throw in front, and you'll just get your cats back.
Yep, that's the plan. Let's do that.
Cool. So
Wait. How much damage is your flyer? Just 1/6?
it's a 1/6.
I am going to take that damage.
You want to take the 1?
Yes. Just in case.
In case of...
And I will block with these cats.
Okay, that's really weird, but okay, sure. Whatever you want, whatever
Thank you.
floats your boat.
Thank you.
That
1 damage.
is now tapped.
And then my cats died and got revived?
Yes.
Yep.
And these are
What?
now tapped. The Desk Legion Duelist has Vigilance, so we're not going to worry about that. I moved to end step. My apologies. This has been like a 15-minute turn. Nils. Nils is indeed going to see... you know what? Let me look at this. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it hits Marisi. So Nils is actually going to target your Shadow Boy, Ethan.
Okay.
So he's going to get a 1/1 counter. And do I want to do that though? Is that a hold on? I have to get my brain to do things that it really doesn't want to do right now. That's well, because the token copies don't get it, but that's still going to punish someone else. So is that a good choice? No, actually, we're gonna put it Ethan on the Birds of Paradise, not on the Shadow Boy.
Okay.
I thought about that. It was a struggle, but I thought about that for a moment. I realized that was a terrible choice.
Just so you know, John, had you put it on that spirit, the myriad copies from Blade of Selves would have still only had base power, toughness, no counter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured that, but still, whoever gets the initial attack from that and takes the extra damage on it, which the chances it's coming at me are so low. Not impossible, because I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want the tenuous truce anymore. But I mean, yeah. So anyway, Jenna,
Me.
I don't know what to put this counter on for you because I want to keep your board state relatively balanced so that we can try and protect stuff.
Cat.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll put it on just one of your cat tokens, Jenna, because that way,
Okay.
if the cat token dies, it loses the counter, and then that gets around that problem.
Okay. Just bear with me while shuffling.
Alex,
You cannot give
I
me a counter.
cannot give you a counter. Okay, cool. You've done that. Oh, I have to give
I'm
myself a
keeping things
counter.
easy for you.
Sorry.
So I'm keeping things easy for you.
Yep. My Dusk Legion Duelist is going to get the counter so that I can draw a card off of him. Poink. Yep, that's good. Okay, Glunch is going to trigger. I think he's the only other end step trigger I have at this point.
It's a 1/1 counter. Sorry, John.
It is a 1/1
Right.
counter, yes. So I will put. I have a ton of card draw. I don't think I'm worried about that right now. Alex, I promised you the treasures, so you can have the treasures.
Wait, I have a treasure token.
Jenna, I'll give you
Hooray.
the 2+1/+1 counters.
Aha!
You
More
mark whatever
printed
you want.
cardboard.
And
Sorry, what, John?
you can take the 2+1/+1 counters
And put them wherever?
wherever you want. And I'm going to take the card draw.
Wherever I want.
I have to say, I'm not at all surprised that I did not get any love this turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what happens
Yeah.
with this cat.
As soon as you're not a problem, if that happens, that will change. But
I'm not that concerned about it.
yeah,
The game's going to play how it's going to play, right?
Yeah, exactly. I want this tapped the right direction. Yeah, okay, go ahead, Ethan.
All right.
Okay, I do have to go silent for a moment. I have to make a work phone call real quick.
All good.
We should mostly be okay until Ethan decides to kill us. Again.
So I'm going to play a command tower. That's going to go up to A2. I'm going to get...
Oh, is that Assemble the Legion?
Yep.
Nice.
So I'm going to get 2 more of these soldiers that look kind of ethereal.
Spooky. 2 more spooky soldiers.
Yeah. And then I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, hold on. I'm going to tap 11 in total. And a green and 3 others are going to go for a Guardian project.
Yeah, that seems good in that deck.
And then 7 more is going to go for Safara, Sky's Blade. So she has flying and lifelink. She's a 7/7. And other creatures I control with flying have indestructible.
Mother
How many
trucker.
flyers do you currently have?
Currently 4.
That's a
I will
very
have-
invincible bird.
Yeah, I will have another one at the start of combat. And that lets me draw a card. Wow,
Those are
that's
both creatures.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's whenever a non-token creature
well,
enters. So
I-
I only draw one for Safara, not for the Thopter.
Mm-hmm.
Your thing, is it only instants and sorceries, or is it non-creature spell?
Just instant and sorcery.
Okay, Guardian Project's an enchantment, so you don't get anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to combat and create a Thopter, and then I will attack everyone with a Spirit.
Ouch.
I would.
So this is go
Oh,
big.
and they're all shadows, right?
Yeah, they're all shadows, so you can't block it unless you have a creature with shadow.
I do not. So how much?
Just 2.
Hold on, I want to just check the wording on Blade of Steel.
Okay.
Whenever it attacks. Okay.
I guess it's gonna attack you, Alex, and then the other 2 are just going to have tokens coming at them.
So you're attacking me with the original.
Yes.
I'm gonna sack 1 treasure, and I'm gonna Swords to Plowshares it.
Okay,
It is
so that's-
combat. We're in
I'm
combat.
assuming that is happening before it attacks, or like as it attacks.
Well, you
Before the
attacked,
token
and I
comes.
clarified who you were attacking. Right? So you will get your attack triggers
Okay, so
for
the other
that,
2
but it
still-
will not land on me, so I'm not going to be goaded.
Cool.
You can't cast that right now because we're in
Oh,
yeah,
it's
combat.
in combat. Oh, that means that it has to happen before combat.
Yeah.
Marisi, you son of a gun. All right, well, because I said that we had gone into combat, I will not cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
So-
2 damage to everybody, right?
Yep, just 2 damage to everyone.
2. And
But everyone
everybody's
is
loaded again?
Goaded.
Yeah, and then everyone's creatures are goaded again.
Oh, that's so many creatures this time. That's so many creatures.
Yeah, it's like a significant amount of people.
And that's gonna be a go.
Oh shit, that's me.
Okay.
I
On
untap
your-
all the things. Please stand by while I
On-
untap
on
all
your
the things.
end step, Ethan, I'm going to Swords to Plowshares Marisi.
Okay.
This
Your
goat has
stuff
gone
is
far
still
enough.
loaded.
Yeah, this goat has done far
It's
too much work.
One more round of goading. God damn it. Al.
And then John, you and I both draw a card on my end step as
Yep,
well.
you're right. Thanks for remembering.
Do we still have Howling Mine?
Yep.
Yep.
Hell yeah, brother.
Ooh, your Pendant of Prosperity is also untapped.
I did untap it because I untapped all the.
Perfect.
Okie dokie. What do I choose to play? What do I choose to play?
I should make this more clear.
John, you have Ghostly Prison out now, right?
I do have Ghostly Prison out.
So if I tap out on my
I-
turn, everything has to go at Jenna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I play County Garden, which comes in tapped, and when it enters the battlefield, I get a token. Meh, meh. It's a cat. Imagine that. And then I choose. What am I gonna choose?
Huh. Ah. Here's a weird question, and this is an honest question, just because the wording and ordering of all of this stuff is a little bit deeper meta than I'm used to diving into.
Yep.
The copy that came at me
Yep.
is attacking.
Indeed.
Ghostly
There
Prison.
isn't an attack trigger on it.
Ghostly prisons for each creature declared as attacking at the start of combat.
Cool. Gotcha.
Myriad happens after the start of combat. It's like if you attack with a 0-10 to get past ensnaring bridge and then pump it, right?
Yeah.
It's already past the moat of protection.
Yeah.
And now it's able to get through.
Gotcha. Just want to
Maybe
make sure.
Bridge is such a rude card.
It's so good. I love that card so much. It's so good in a Doran
Yep,
Doran Tree Folk deck.
that's where I've seen it before.
Big butts matter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how many non-token creatures are there right now, please?
On the field, period.
Yep,
Sorry, how many non?
I have 6.
1, 2,
non-tokens.
7.
8.
Okay. I'm going to.
I swear, if you're board wiping right now,
something
it's not
wild.
going to do much.
I know. I'm gonna attempt something. I'm gonna attempt a few things and see what happens. Okay.
You do you. I'm nervous at
What
this
I'm
point.
gonna do.
All I'm saying is that if
I'm
it's
going to.
like there's indestructible
check
all over the
thing.
board.
Okie dokie then. I'm gonna do game trail and a forest for sundering growth on your ghostly prison, please.
Oh, that is not good. Okay. Does that just pop it?
Destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Okay.
And then I populate. Woohoo! A cat!
And also, I don't know if it counts for everything or just.
No, it's just when an opponent casts an
Yeah.
or sorcery. I appreciate you paying attention.
Yeah.
Um,
I am really glad I have nils. I understand why you did
and
that though.
then when can artifacts get used? Like as instants, as like anytime, whenever?
Anytime, whenever, unless otherwise specified.
Unless otherwise specified. Cool. Then I will 1, 2, 3 for my Halo Fountain.
Yep.
And then I will 1, 2, 3 for Queen All in All. Her power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures I control, which is many. And if one or more creature tokens would be created under my control, I get an extra token, pretty much. Yep.
I'm in danger.
And then, you know what? Just for fun. What's the definition of vigilance again?
Can attack without tapping.
Oh, shit! Pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Cathar's Call under Queen All in All.
What's Cathar's Call do?
Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has vigilance, and at the beginning of your end step, create a token.
Cool.
I'm in so much trouble.
I don't have any more space.
You're
My
in
lands
trouble.
are be a mess. And then I suppose technically we have to swing.
Oh
Yes, you
yes,
do.
we must do the fighting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many of the cats were out? No, how many of the cats were out when
No,
he
I'm
go?
counting this. Sorry.
Yeah, she big.
How many of the cats were out? I believe I only had this guy and 5.
So 6 cats.
6 cats and the top there.
And they all got to swing.
They all got to swing. Hmm.
This deck would not work against Oz's land deck.
Yeah.
Okay. How can we be nice to each other again? Oh, pardon me.
We probably can't.
The lack
Oh,
of
no.
blockers here is a serious problem.
Oh,
I have
no.
3 blockers.
I do have more than that, but I need my blockers to survive both turns here.
How exciting. Okay. How much math can I do? Maybe I can
Well,
just be even, Steven.
you have 6 4/3 cats. Ginny is what?
There's a total of 43 power being swung right now.
Yeah. But none of it has trample?
No tramples
Okay.
and only 1 flying. Does anybody have flying?
I have
They
a
can
No.
I have a 1/6
blocky
flyer,
block.
but I'm pretty sure
It's tapped.
oh no, mine's tapped, yeah. Nope, I have no flying.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You said 43?
Yeah. If I did the math correctly.
So you have a 6, a 3, a 4.
These-
That's 13 plus 24 is 37. Is Ginny a 6 power or 4 power?
4.
So 41.
Marisi's off the board. I can
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have mana.
You have no mana.
Yeah, I did not save any mana because Marisi was on the board.
I also didn't, and I feel like an idiot for it. I can't use what to do because I don't have any mana.
Okay.
Shit!
Swing,
Okay.
Swing 21 of it at me and 20 at John.
Yeah, I can chump my citizens into it. It's just then I have to deal with Alex's board as well, which I'm dreading because that might actually kill me.
How many of my creatures die?
I'll be chumping with
I
1/1s.
don't want to.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what's your biggest creature on the land? Probably Erastus.
No, that's fine.
On the land, not flying.
On the land, it's this cat.
Is
6/5.
that cat attacking this turn?
It has to.
Okay. Swing that cat at me. I'll eat that cat. Right? Because it comes back to 4/3.
Okay.
Swing another cat at me, and I'll put a belligerent yearling in front of it. And that'll eat it. And then that's a total of what, 10?
Yes.
Then swing your 3/2 king and 2 more of the
Cats.
cats.
You have 3 creatures on the ground that have to swing. Yes, there are 3 creatures that aren't tokens, right? Your command.
Yeah.
If you swing all 3 of those at me, I can chump all 3 of them, and we cannot worry about losing anything with that.
She also has all the cats, though, right?
Yeah.
Just 5 of these 7.
So you're attacking with 6 cats. Oh, sorry, it is 43. I didn't realize that one. That's fine. So swing the 6/5 at me, and then, I mean, technically you could swing the other 4 cats, and that puts you to 22. And swing your king at me. I won't eat the king. Okay, I'll eat the 6/5, and I'll take 15 points of damage.
You'll take
Okay.
15. To 5. Yeah, 15, because I'm going to put my belligerent yearling in. And
Okay,
then
how
John's gonna
many of these ones were you taking? 3 or
You're sending
4?
them all at me.
5. I'll at you,
And then
and King at you,
the other 3.
and these 3 at
Yeah.
John.
So my
John, I want to point out this is the second time I've done this.
I have a thing to help you out on my next turn. As long as I can survive, I can help.
Your big cat token's going to get eaten.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then
One of your small ones is going to get eaten there. So that means we're going to have 4 tokens plus your cat doing 19, so I'm at 12.
Where's the air going?
Fuck.
Air's going at you, John.
Okay, so I'm taking 6 off that.
Yeah. But hey, look, no mill.
Yeah. At least there's that.
Alex, how many creatures do you have right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay.
9 because of Master of Ceremonies.
Yeah. If we can maintain that number, I can pull you back into this game.
Can I just say I don't think I'm out of this game?
I don't think you are either, but you're in a very dangerous spot, especially with the way Ethan is manipulating this. And,
Well, there's no goat on the field, right?
well, yeah, but Marisi can come back next turn.
Sure. All right. Jenna, is that your turn? Are you done punching us?
God, please let me stop.
I take that as yes.
Let me just check this card. Yeah, I goofed a little bit. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay.
Once you're done untapping, you have a Master of Ceremonies thing to take care of. Before you draw, you have a Master of Ceremonies.
Well, upkeep trigger drawing. Master of Ceremonies, I am going to select...
you don't get to select. Your opponents
John.
get to select.
John, what would you like?
I think I really want... Oh, I wish I could get 2 of them, because I don't have any untapped mana. Oh, it won't help anyways. I think at this point, the best thing that I can do is get a friend.
Okay. Ethan, would you like money, friend, or secrets? Money gives you treasure, friend gives you a 1/1 token, and secrets lets you draw a card.
I will draw a card.
Okay. And then Jenna. Jenna?
Hmm.
The best one for you is probably creating the token.
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah. And the best part is it actually is 2 because of Queen
It's 2 4/3s.
Yeah.
So I will create 2 1/1 token boys.
Yeah.
And then I will draw a card as well.
Yep.
Then I'll untap all the land. Okay. I'm going to play Game Trail. Hey, look, a fancy mountain. So it's untapped. I'm trying to think. What's the best play here? Got 16 available mana. I think I'm going to tap Soul Ring and Arcane Signet floating on for an Intrepid Paleontologist. I'm going to crack the treasure to go and activate Intrepid Paleontologist to exile Itali from my graveyard. And I'm going to pay 6 to cast Itali from exile with Intrepid Paleontologist.
Cool.
Exciting.
Yeah. Something to note here, just so you know, because the way Nails works, Itali costs 1 to attack me because it does have a finality counter on it.
That's fine.
Not that I think
specifies
it really
counter.
be important, but
no, it just specifies counters.
Yeah.
He will come in with haste.
Yep.
Jenna,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Okay. How much damage is coming at me? How many people are you swinging at me?
Well, I've got 5 that cannot go at John. One of them
Okay.
doesn't need to swing this turn. Right? Atali doesn't
Okay.
need to swing. Paleontologist doesn't need to.
Because I have 5
I'm gonna-
expendable cats.
Yeah, I'm gonna change this up slightly. I'm gonna use my 2 mana dorks to tap for mana so they don't have to swing. Those don't need to. One of them is my commander, who's only a 2/3.
Okay.
One of them is a 3/3 cat. That I'm gonna draw cards off of, and one is a 12/12. Those are the ones coming at John.
Okay.
Because they have to.
Yeah.
That means I have those tokens coming. You have a 10/11, a 5/5. Oh, I forgot to draw as well, and a 6/7 through the air. Before we do combat, though, Atali came in, so I'm going to draw 3 cards: one off Garruk's Uprising, one off Garruk's Pack Leader, and one off Elemental Bond.
Holy moly. Jenna, are all of your cats tapped? Did they not all die?
No,
No,
there's 5 of them that are untapped right now.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you
I've
have
been
a
trying to
5/5.
separated.
You have a 5/5, a 10/11, and a 6/7 flyer coming at you.
Okay.
Everything has
So I have to take the 6 because my flyer is tapped.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can just count that out. So you said 10 and 5?
10 and 5, and it all has trample.
10 and 5. Okay. 10 and 5 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. I throw my 5 cats at it.
For which one?
Not all of them. Both of them.
Okay, how are you
I
splitting
take
this
0
up?
damage.
How are you splitting this up?
Because his
10,
stuff is gonna die.
I throw 3 cats at.
Okay.
The 5, I throw 2 cats at.
Okay.
Does that pop both of Alex's creatures?
It does, and if that's how she wants to do it, it's going to cost her.
Oh, that's a good point.
No,
Retract. Rewind.
It's going to cost
2
you more than what
cats
you've
at
already
your 10.
declared. Okay, so
Why?
how many at the 10?
2.
Okay, and how many at the 5?
1.
And what are your cats?
4.
Okay, so you'll take 2 off of my 5/5.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap 1 white to have to exile one of the tokens in front of my 10 so that it doesn't die and you take another 5. But you do find a basic land card battlefield tapped.
Okay. I took 5 from your 10.
Yeah.
Thank you.
John, Whatley is a 2/3.
Basic land.
Oh, I'm going to take a butt ton here regardless of what I do because of trample. Because I have small blockers everywhere.
Does it go in my field or in my
Exile.
in my exile?
No,
That's just fucking
no,
rude.
the land. No, land is onto the battlefield tapped.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I thought you
I'm
were talking about
so
your tap.
fucking mad.
I forgot to
Okay,
gain
so
myself
John-
life from Marisi being exiled.
Oh, yeah.
She had 3+1/+1 counters on her, so I will gain 8.
Okay.
Why is my cat exiled?
So,
Because I exiled it.
we're going to put
Okay.
in front, I guess might as well just put it all in front of Galta because it doesn't really matter either way. So we're gonna put
How much power toughness?
it'll be a total of 4-3 going in front of Galta.
So John, I have to regretfully inform you, you're taking 14.
Yeah. I will take the 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay.
Now I had 3 creatures with counters do damage this turn, so I will gain 3 more cards because of Gutzel. I'm going to, in my second main, tap 3 to cast a Wood Elves. It's going to go find me a land card, because that's what I need right now.
We don't happen to have a way to keep Marisi off of the battlefield, do we? That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Because everything else is fine. Except for Marisi. Marisi is not fine. Oh, and he has 46 health, my goodness. Talk about... Honestly, Marisi is amazing and probably has just a ton of competitive potential. So much. This is nuts.
Okay. And that's going to go there.
I have a feeling that it's one that's gonna not see a lot of board time because it's just gonna get removed.
Yeah, I would suspect the same thing if I were you. I mean, the other problem is that Shadow Boy. He's a big problem.
Shadow Boy. Alright, so moving to end step. I'm going to discard a Sky Tower, a Mountain, a Temple of Plenty, a Boros Garrison, and a Sun Petal Grove.
That is all lands.
Your turn, John.
Cool. I will untap. I don't think I have any upkeep
Oh my
triggers.
god, that is.
Okay. Those both will sit there. That will go there. That will go there. These can all tap the same color. Apologies, a lot of lands to distribute here. The random mountain over there that's just going to act as colorless basically for me. Plains, forest, field of ruin. Okay, no, end step. Draw, we haven't gotten there yet. Okay, yes, so I will draw 2 off of Howling Line. I will play a Gavany Township. I will almost drop my hand. I am then going to... Okay. So here's the thing. Oh. Does that have flashback? No, it does not. Here's the thing. I can heal myself and someone else.
I think still.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might want to pump my board a little bit before I do that, but maybe we do that. And I'm thinking. I mean, there's no even competing for second place until Ethan is no longer a problem. I'm thinking I heal me and Alex.
Ooh, how much are you healing?
It's going to be quite a bit, but we're going to do a few other things first. I need to make sure I have enough mana to do all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 is the available amount. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I can basically hand dump right now. Amazing. Okay, let's start by tapping a green and 2 colorless for a Kami of the Whispered Hopes. Extra 1/1 counters. Cool. So when that comes in, Gala Greeters is going to see it and heal me for 2. Then it is going to be my work phone going off. I just have to acknowledge it real quick. This will take me 2 seconds. I don't even have to acknowledge it. Great. We'll put in 2 white and a green for a Orzhov Advocist. At the beginning of each upkeep, each player may put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature they control. If a player does, creatures that player controls can't attack you or planeswalkers you control until the next turn. Fantastic. When that happens, Galagreeters is going to see it and create a tapped treasure token. Which is funny because it means I can't use it right away. Okay. Then we are going to play, just to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I think I do want to do that. I have not done anything with counters yet. Good. Okay, we're going to tap another 2. In this format for a Noble Heritage. It literally does exactly the same thing that Orzhov Advocist does, just in an enchantment that affects my commander instead. And then we are going to tap for 3. And then we'll go 4. For a Peer's Whim, this is a sorcery. For each player, I may choose friend or foe. For each friend searches their library for a land card, puts it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffles their library. Each foe sacrifices an artifact or enchantment they control. Ethan, you're definitely foe. Jenna and Alex, you can both be friends.
Yay, we're friends.
I just draw a card.
No, you go and get a land.
Does not specify
Oh,
Oh my
basic.
god, this is like the most goddamn lands I've had in my entire fucking.
Hold on, back up.
Jesus crikey.
I'm playing the wrong text. There's a different card that does this. Hold on, no, I'm playing the right text. Never mind. I just forgot to target
Right.
Is it
myself
a
on
basic land?
it. No, just a land. It does not have to be basic.
Does it enter tapped or untapped?
It does enter tapped.
I'm gonna get a Rogue's Passage.
Cool. I am gonna go get myself a land.
Command tower. Sorry, enters tapped.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm also gonna go get myself a Rogue's Passage.
It seems like a good idea at this stage of the game.
Yep. Also, I've played 2 creatures this turn. I'm just going to resolve Kormecha right now and throw out another forest and whatever land I come across next, to be honest.
So just to show the table, this is what's remaining in my library.
Yikes.
That's what you get for drawing so many damn cards.
I've drawn a lot of cards. If I die because I've decked myself, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to go out, honestly.
No one killed me. I killed myself.
Okay, and then, so just to make sure we're not casting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Perfect. We are going to... do I want to do that instead? No, we need to heal. We need to heal. Okay, so we are going to tap For 4. Oh, I guess I can. Oh no, Cammy came in this turn. He can't. For a benevolent offering. I choose an opponent. You and that player each create 3/1/1 white as spirit creature tokens with flying. I am going to choose Alex. How many creatures do you have on board? And Jenna, how many creatures do you have on board?
Is it that life gain happens post the
Yes,
3 token?
It'll happen post.
11 plus the 3 would put me to 14.
Well, it's 11 creatures right now. Jenna, how many do you have?
I have 7 total creatures.
Including your cats?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
No, how many cats do you have?
I have 6 available cats.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so you both have 11.
Oh, sorry. All creatures
All
or
creatures.
available
No,
creatures?
all creatures.
All creatures,
I need
total.
to know all creatures.
Oh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh. Healing off you would almost be better, but I think I'm gonna heal out. So okay, Alex, I will give you the flyers. I will also make 3 flyers. 1, 2, 3. Look, these are my flyers. And then Alex, you and I are going to gain 2 life for each creature that we control. So you for your board state.
I gained 28?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm at 40 again. I feel safe.
12.
Wow.
I gained 20.
I'm not very happy about that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
How much you gain,
All
John?
that work
I
I made you guys do for me. It's wasted.
I gained 24.
Do I gain life?
You
No.
do not. But I did cast an instant spell, so whatever your trigger is off of that.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know I get 2 cats now every time, right?
You know what? I'm just trying to help everybody out. That's all.
I appreciate it. This is a
Except
good time
for
for me.
Except you, because you're hurting all of us simultaneously without touching us, and it is terrifying.
Do you know what he reminds me of? Literally just that kid who sits in the cafeteria. So-and-so said this about you.
Yeah, totally.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
It's great. I love when I see kind of wacky decks come out that are actually good, not just like kind of meme or jank, right? Because now everything just makes sense.
Okay.
All right, John. What else are we doing besides end step triggers?
It is going to be. Here's what we're going to. I think. Oh, I have to go to combat. Oh shit! I have to go to combat. Fuck. Okay, so oh, Godlike Reader's triggers off of the tokens coming in. I haven't done counters yet on it, so it has to do counters. It will actually get 2 1/1 counters because I have Whispered Hopes.
How many goated creatures do you have?
I have 5.
Hey, that's not bad.
How many of them are flyers?
Just 1.
John, swing them at me. I've got the 5 tokens you give. 3 of them are flyers. I'll just chump all of them and you keep your stuff.
Oh, hey, brilliant. Sounds good to me. I will swing the everybody at you. And
Cool.
Ba-doom. And look at that. I created a solution and made the board a little less
Ominous.
yeah. There's not nearly as much bad stuff happening. Okay. Oh. No, that's for creature spells. Do not catch a creature spell. We're gonna trigger that after Nils. Alex can't target you, so we're not even gonna worry about it.
Also, for the record, Marisi, built as a stacks deck, is highly competitive.
Yeah, I believe it. My goodness.
I believe it. Stacks is terrible, though.
Stacks is so good, but so
It is so
brutal
good,
to
but I
play
hate playing it, and I hate playing against it.
Yeah, that's how everybody feels about it. It's just not great. Uh, you know what? We're gonna give a 1-1 counter to Steve.
To Steve,
Steve can have a 1-1 counter.
he sure can.
Jenna.
Me.
Oh boy. Does you know what? We're gonna do the same thing and put a 1-1 counter on one of your cats.
On a cat.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bud.
And then
With
Alex
all
again,
the
I can
space
put
I
one on
still have.
myself. And you know what? We are going to put a 1-1 counter on Kami of the Whispered Hopes, which will actually be two 1-1 counters. So he will be a 3-3. And if he manages to survive, he'll tap for 3. It'll be great. And then we will move to Glunch. I have 1, 2 available. I can make it work if I take the treasure. So I'm going to probably take the treasure. 2 +1/+1 counters.
That's just why I've never played here before.
Alex, you're to take the 2 +1/+1 counters. Jenna, you can draw a card. I would have done that the other way around, but Alex, you really don't need the card draw.
No, but Galt is going to get 2 counters.
Yeah,
The card draw might actually hurt Alex more than anything.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. And then I'm
Ron,
going.
that's your secret to beating me this game. Draw the cards.
I'm going to take 2 more treasure tokens. When I take said treasure tokens, I'm going to immediately burn them. I'm going to tap my decanter, my plains, and bowl, so that's 4. I'm going to tap my Gavney Township to give everything that I have a +1/+1 counter.
That seems all right. That'll actually be seen as more than 1-1 counter.
Everything will get 2 +1/+1 counters.
Ooh, the value.
So we have an. Do I have a better mark than this? This one's like dying and it's driving me nuts. And I thought, oh, I brought up the whole bag of markers. Hadr! Be me using literally the
Hadr.
worst marker. Okay. Karametra is now an 8-9. Dusk Legion is now an 8-8. I get to draw a card because he got counters. Oh. Well, I'm pretty mad about that, actually. Nils is going to become a 5-5. Glunch is going to become a
Bless you.
3-8. Quite possibly
sorry,
the biggest Glunch has ever
really
been.
loud for people.
3-3. Gallagher is going to be a 5-5. Orzhov Advocus is going to be a 3-6. Kami is going to be a 5-5. That's juicy. Incubation Druid is going to be a 3-5. And all of these flyers are going to be 3-3s. That is all of my creatures. I will pass the turn.
Hot damn.
I thought I was in a much better position before John's turn.
Make sure you draw your 2 for Howling Mine.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna play a Wooded Bastion. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for my commander. Then I'm going to pay 3 more for a Whisper Silk Cloak.
Oh, shit.
Then I'm going to pay 2 more to put Whisper Silk Cloak onto Marisi.
Can literally anybody do anything?
Yeah. Now is the time to do something if you can.
Yeah. I don't think anyone has the mana to do... Oh, Alex does. Alex,
Yeah.
can you do anything about this?
What's going on?
He's
I
attaching
put
a
Whisper
Whisper
Silk
Silk.
Cloak.
Oh, in response, sure. I'm gonna cast Get Lost and kill Marisi again.
Okay.
I'm not dealing with that goat no more.
At
Thanks.
least not this turn.
Uh,
Oh, I should have 3 counters on this, and I should have 6 of these now. I'm gonna pay 1. Actually, I will pay 1, 2, 3 for a Bothersome Quasit. Goated creatures my opponents control can't block.
Holy shit.
Guys, I think we've been looking at this wrong. I don't think we need seat removal. I think we need.
Yeah, we
You need
might
to
have to
remove
play
me.
this as player removal.
Good lord! Holy hell!
I mean, I probably should have waited until next turn to cast that, but Marisi's getting expensive, so I need to save my mana, I think.
Yeah.
Marisi's on what, her 4th cast now?
This is the 3rd one.
Yeah, third.
She's been removed twice.
Yeah.
All right, so it is the 4th cast. You're right.
Yeah, 4th cast, but 3rd commander tax.
Yeah. So it'll be.
6. She's 10.
Hold on.
No, I paid 6 for her this turn, so
So she'll be 8.
yeah, she'll be 8.
Jeez, that's expensive.
I think I might be dead this turn though, because you guys have a lot of angst and also a lot of creatures.
You know what? You are correct. We do have a lot of both of those things.
Yeah.
See,
I-
here's the scary part though, Ethan. If John or I take out you, that leaves us wide open for a massive crackback from Jenna. And
Yeah.
she's got a scary board state.
That's true.
it brings me joy.
It should.
Um,
Brings us fear.
I mean, I kind of have to leave myself at you guys' mercy. So I will gain my Thopter from going to combat. And that's going to be a go.
Cool. We both get to
Hot
talk.
damn. Alrighty, let's
Did we
untap
survive
all
Did we
this
survive the last
baloney.
round of goading?
We did. Look at us go.
Huzzah!
I mean,
Huzzah.
it won't be the last round if you
Yeah.
don't get rid of me.
Yeah.
John, from all of my draws and discards, my graveyard is the same size as my library.
My library is getting.
John, you and I draw a card on my end step.
Yeah, I took mine already there.
Whoosh.
Tenuous Truce is pretty good when it works the way it's
Howling
supposed
Mine still available?
to. Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
up there.
Lit. Okay. All right. I choose to play Care Keep. Then
Since I'm tapped out, I'm gonna organize my mana while you do this.
hmm. I'll tap Command Tower for a white and Game Trail to play Intangible Virtue.
Ooh.
Creature tokens I control get +1/+1 and have vigilance.
Because your tokens needed that.
Yep, they did. I don't know if you know that. Creature tokens I control.
My first
Not-
2 turns were
Not
so
my
good.
creatures, right?
What's
That's
that?
correct.
Sorry.
It says creature tokens I control,
Yeah,
which means
so
none,
that's
not
your,
these
your
guys.
cats. None of your cards that are creatures, but all your cats.
Lit.
John, do you remember how good my first 2 turns were?
Dude, you were off to the races. You were the person I was most worried about, and then Ethan just kind of happened, and everything was bad after that.
How many blockers do you have, Ethan?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 16.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Well, then I suppose I'm not gonna do that one actually yet. I suppose you have very many blockers. What's the highest block that you have?
A
Defense?
7.
A 7? Shit. A 7. Okay, sir. I'm gonna attempt to swing everything at you.
Okay.
That is 13 cats.
And they're all like 6 power.
12 of them are only 5s, and then
Okay.
one of them is a 6, yes. And then we have 4, 4, 3, 6, 17.
17.
None of it has trample.
I do not have trample.
Okay. So I have 4 indestructible flyers. One of them is going to block the really big one.
Okay.
The
Does indestructible mean that my guy dies?
No, it's just mine
Okay,
don't
good.
either.
Hachi, dude, GT the fuck off. Why would you get your wet ass paws on my cards, you dick? Sorry.
Question is, why
Please
are you
continue.
wet?
You're not talking to me. That's the important thing.
It's because he likes to drink his water like a gentleman by being an asshole. Anyway, please continue.
So after the really big one, your next biggest is a 6.
Yes, I have 2 different 6s.
Yeah, so you have that angel on the left and
Yep.
a few cats. So I'm going to block the
A
angel and 2 of the cats with my Thopters. Do you have anything with
Okay.
less than 3 power?
Less than 3? No.
Thought so.
They've been blocked, so they're tapped. Wait,
So
they have vigilance.
I've blocked 4 so far. What about the other cats?
You blocked one of these 5/4 cats?
So I blocked 2 of the 6/5 cats.
I only have 1 of those.
Okay, so I blocked the big one, the angel on the left, one of the big cats, and a smaller cat with
Okay.
my Thopters.
Yep. You
How
have
many
11 more cats.
11 more, huh?
Yep.
Okay, well, I will block 6 of them with my soldiers.
Okay.
That leaves 5 cats and then your other
Yep.
stuff too.
Just these 3 here.
Oof. I'm gonna block something with Gary,
Steve.
and after blocking, I'm gonna sacrifice
His
the
name
will.
is Steve John. Just leave it
Not
alone.
Gary. Shoot.
Gary's a different guy. That'd be a problem if he was.
Yeah,
being
Gary is a
in
different guy. Steve.
Okay.
That's
Who's being blocked by Steve?
Steve is gonna block your commander.
Okay.
That was a dumb idea. That's okay though. And I'm gonna block another cat with this angel. Your
Okay.
cat will die, but I think it comes back, right?
It does, and then I get another one.
Oh.
Her cats are. Yeah, every
Sorry.
cat that dies, it
I think you're at
replicates.
3 cats. 4 cats?
4 cats. No,
4
there was
cats.
5, right?
It's like we cut them in half and they just.
That's exactly.
I
What's
basically
happening.
have Hydra cats.
How many
Yeah,
of the
so
cats
you have-
were there attacking of the smaller ones?
These ones?
Yeah.
11. You
There
blocked
were 11,
6,
blocked 6.
and then you just did 1. So you got 4 more, and then these
Wait,
2.
there's 4 more, and then those 2. I will block the Lord with my Sylvan Caryatid.
My King of the Pride?
Actually, no, I'm gonna block a cat with that.
A cat. Okay.
And then I guess I am gonna take 15, 19, 22 damage.
Oh,
Need a
my
burrito.
Lord.
Oh.
When cats are
I'm in so
allowed
much
to do
danger.
their thing, they slap.
I was at 20. I was at 46, so 22.
So you're at 24?
Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
Also, Jenna, remember you have Penitent Prosperity and you have a lot of untapped mana right now.
I do, don't I? Isn't it great?
Yeah. Also, how many tapped creatures do you have right now?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Oh, none of
The
your
cats
cats.
have vigilance.
No, they have haste. The cats do not have vigilance, I don't think.
They also
They have
vigilance
haste because of intangible virtue
Sorry?
or vigilance.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate because if they didn't and you managed to tap all of them, you could pay 5 mana and win.
I'm aware, Jonathan.
That's
You can shut up about that, okay? I already feel like an idiot about it. I'm like, this is going to be great, and then I'm like, oh, vigilance, idiot, fucking stupid ass.
But I mean, you also have
Idiot.
the option
right.
to do something like untap your flyer, and your lord or something like that, and draw cards or make more cats. The Hail Fountain's just so good in your deck. Anywho, yeah, I'm marveling over the possibilities.
Yes, of course. I will use the prosperity, sir,
Cool. So you get
to play a land from my hand.
and draw a card. You can draw the card first.
It doesn't say that it comes in tapped.
It's. You're correct. It does not come in tapped.
Draw a card, then you may put a land. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So Merry Christmas. I did that.
Okay, I will also do that.
I will tap
And I will put a
2
plant.
forests for Boros Signet. And then I will tap my mountain and Boros Signet and one more. Nope. Colony Garden to Cabaretti Charm. And I'm going to create 2 more cats.
4 more cats.
Huzzah! And this has been my end step. So I get to create another cat, which creates another cat, right?
Yep. So you get 2 more cats. You just
What?
made 6 cats.
Lit, fam.
With
Great. This has been a wonderful time.
yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that Jenna might win this.
I'm getting a little. How many cats does that make total?
I have 20 cats.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. That is too many cats.
And then I choose.
You Pikachu.
Oh my god, I was thinking the same thing. Holy moly.
I choose to move on. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay, I'm gonna just turtle over here and cry. And untap a massive amount of land and mana and creatures. So I'm gonna draw my 3 cards. Holy shitballs.
Yeah. Oh, Master of Ceremonies.
John, what do you want?
I am going to take.
Can we say
Secrets.
treasure?
I really don't need the treasure and really do need the card.
Okay.
I will draw.
I'm
What
gonna
would you
say
like? Treasure?
Yep.
Yeah. Jenna?
What were the options again? Sorry.
You can get a token, which you're gonna take.
All right. If you say so.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, more cats is good. Your options are token, treasure token, or draw a card.
Oh, so it's cat, or draw a card.
Yeah, it's
Do I
cat, draw a card.
Is it 1 treasure or 2?
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
does
go.
2.
I'm gonna eat that treasure right away. So I've got 4, 5. So Arcane Signet, 2 from Soul Ring, a treasure, and a land. I'm gonna play Xenagos, God of Revel.
Oh, Jesus.
I am so dead.
Ugh. Yeah.
What was that one called? Sorry.
Xenagos, God of Revels.
I mean, what you said earlier is still valid. If you kill me, then, Jenna's a bit more of a threat after that.
Just got to get my head organized here.
I mean, here's what's happening. Jenna is the threat right now. The problem is that, Ethan, you enable Jenna severely.
What if I don't goat her?
I mean,
Is that even possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't hit you.
Oh my god.
He would have to take the thingamadoogie off of his shadow thing, which is possible. But then you'll still end up goading someone, and whoever you end up goading will lose.
Can I change the table math for a turn?
What math?
I'm going to tap 2. 3, 4, 5 to Overwhelming Stampede.
Okay.
But with that still on the stack, I'm going to tap 2 to double my Galta's power from 14 to 28. So Overwhelming Stampede is going to add plus 28 to all of my creatures.
Yeah, I think that's game.
Yep.
Now,
and they all have
Jenna,
trample, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
They all have trample.
Yeah, Jenna, it's not going to matter because I'm going to go through and tap 4 in my Rogue's Passage to make my giant Galta unblockable. I'm going to hit you in the face with it. Okay. With
Is
my
that like,
with
is
my
that
one floating,
undead?
I'm gonna tap 2 more. John, I'm gonna beast within your nils.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I should have taken
Okay.
that treasure because I could have
Without the
protected
treasure,
him.
John, without the treasure, this turn would not happen.
That's hilarious.
Okay. You have flying blockers, correct,
I have.
Ethan?
Oh.
I have 4 of them. 5 of
Okay.
them.
So I have. Oh wait, I've got a whisper silk on my shallai. I can just swing at you.
Yep.
That is going to be a 34, 35 to the face.
Cool. I'm dead.
John, I'm swinging everything else at you.
Yep.
Now, before everyone scoops, believe it or not, I have an Natali trigger to
Oh my
resolve.
God.
How much damage am I taking, Alex? Just all of it?
56.
56. Sorry, let me just go to negative.
John,
I
what is
can't.
it?
I can't
Arcana of
physically go.
Absolution.
No, thanks. Ethan, what'd you flip?
A frontier warmonger. Whenever one or more creatures attack one of your opponents or a planeswalker they control, they gain menace until end of turn.
Hilarious.
That's funny. Okay. Jenna?
Feline sovereign. Just a cat.
Okay. Now, I'm just thinking here, making sure everything's up.
Yeah. You have way more than I can block. I have for blockers a 3/6, a 5/5, and 3/3/3s.
I've got 8 with trample that are all excluding base power and toughness, 28,
Yeah.
28. So 2,
Yeah.
4, 6, 8.
You've got that. Holy moly, am I starting lands here?
Oh, that was a scary game.
That is all the lands I had on the field.
I had quite a few.
This
as
is
well.
the most lands that I've had ever. It's
Yeah.
quite exciting.
But my group hug really decided to focus on the lands aspect tonight.
Jenna, I will say that is the most scared I've ever been of Ginny Faye. Ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a great setup. I'm quite upset that you killed me, but it is what it is. I'm very excited that is clearly what it's like to get this deck off.
Well, it's not very often that I will form such a large spear tip as a 58 or 56, 56 and swing it at one person. So the entire plan, though, Jenna, for John, when did you let us tutor for that last land? Was that the previous turn?
I don't remember. I let you guys go and tutor for a lot of lands throughout that game.
Because the land I pulled my Rogue's Passage, the entire plan was just Skullspore Nexus and swing at Jenna unblocked. Like that was the entire play.
If I had another turn, what have I done? Oh yeah, if I had another turn, I would have drawn a riot control, and I would have been fine. I would have been okay. Gain 1 life for each creature your opponent controls and prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn. I would have been fine.
No, John, that's more than fine. That's like you'd be probably up close to 80 or 90 health.
Yep, and you would have taken out both opponents, and I could have, man. But it is what it is. You had an excellent win. Good game, sir. Congratulations.
Dinosaurs!
Yeah,
I ended with a total of 22 cats.
Amazing.
I'm actually very happy with how Dinos just played out.
Yeah. I don't think I intentionally put that combination in, but that Requiem Angel and the Queen is an absolutely bonkers combo.
That's gross, Jenna.
Yeah. That should be something
What did I
you're looking
have?
to do. The
2. Wait. No, wait. 3. Okay, those are my people. 22 cats. 23, 24, 25, 26. She ended up as a 27, 27.
Yikes.
That was a fantastic game.
if I didn't land Galt or land Xenagos and that Rogue's Passage, that would have been large enough to legitimately stop all but one damage from Galta, which is
Yeah.
stupid. Any hoozles, guys, it is bedtime because I get up early for work.
Severely.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
kind of
that.
feel like I'm dying right now, so I'm definitely done too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ethan,
you guys are all
good
sick.
sir. Have yourself a good night.
Amazing.
Last.
Amazing deck. It's terrifying, and I hate it, but I love
Well,
it.
like I said, it's a really good deck to get second place on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless everybody tag teams you. Which
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
probably.
I mean, unless you kill everyone all at once, you're done.
if it
Yeah, I
makes you
guess
feel
so.
better, I killed everyone else all at once, so you all came in second.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
look at us
okay.
go. Purring.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Okay.
Good night.